When you mention the Netherlands, most people picture Amsterdam's red light district and coffee shops selling cannabis. These iconic images have become shorthand for the country's reputation, instantly conjuring up ideas of wild nights and a carefree attitude toward rules. Over time, these scenes have painted the Netherlands as a playground of permissiveness and sin, a place where anything goes and boundaries are blurred. But travel is about looking past the postcard image and questioning easy labels. It's about digging deeper, beyond the surface, to understand what truly shapes a place and its people. Is the Netherlands really a land of consequence-free indulgence? Or is there something deeper at work? What lies beneath the surface of these well-known stereotypes? The real story is found in everyday life, in quiet conversations, orderly cues, and unwritten social rules that guide behavior and foster respect among citizens. Dutch attitudes towards so-called vices are rooted in pragmatism and a belief in personal freedom, not rebellion. It's about making thoughtful choices, not simply breaking taboos. Their approach is to manage complex issues with honesty, regulation, and compassion, balancing individual liberty with the well-being of the community. This is a society that trusts its citizens and provides frameworks to minimize harm, ensuring that freedom does not come at the expense of safety or order. Let's peel back the myths and explore the true heart of Dutch culture, a place where tolerance and responsibility create a remarkably functional, safe, and humane society, admired around the world for its balance. Join me as we discover what really makes the Netherlands unique, and why its story is far richer than the clichés suggest. To understand the Netherlands, you need to know the policy of tolerance, which is deeply ingrained in the Dutch way of life. It's not about celebrating drugs or prostitution, but about acknowledging reality and managing it in a way that minimizes harm. The Dutch government decided that regulating controversial activities is safer than driving them underground, where they could become more dangerous and harder to control. Cannabis is tolerated in coffee shops, but large-scale production remains illegal, a legal paradox that allows for oversight and harm reduction, ensuring that the public is protected. Sex work is legal and regulated, with protections for workers and a focus on safety, not endorsement. This approach aims to reduce exploitation and improve health outcomes. This pragmatic mindset extends to other issues like euthanasia, which is strictly regulated and rooted in compassion and autonomy, ensuring that individuals have control over their own lives. Dutch policies are built on trust. The government trusts citizens to act responsibly, and citizens expect sensible, humane laws that reflect their needs and values. Freedom here comes with responsibility, to oneself and to the community, creating a balanced and respectful society. The result is a society that feels organized and safe, even with liberal laws that might seem controversial elsewhere. It's not a free-for-all, but a carefully balanced system that aims to benefit everyone. The Dutch model shows that personal liberty and collective well-being can coexist harmoniously, creating a society where everyone can thrive. It's a lesson in how pragmatism can create a healthier, more honest society, where policies are based on real-world outcomes rather than moral panic. Other nations could learn from this approach, adopting similar strategies to address their own social issues. In the Netherlands, logic and empathy guide policy, not moral panic, creating a society that is both free and secure. Step outside Amsterdam's tourist zones, and Dutch life is surprisingly ordinary and structured. The Dutch value routine, efficiency, and work-life balance. Parents often work part-time to spend time with their children. Tolerance here is quiet and practical. People of all backgrounds live side by side, respecting each other's privacy. Multiculturalism isn't flashy. It's about giving everyone space as long as peace is maintained. Dutch directness can seem blunt, but it's rooted in a belief that honesty leads to understanding. Difficult topics are discussed openly, preventing problems from festering. This approach creates a culture of social hygiene, clearing the air so everyone knows where they stand. Of course, the Netherlands faces challenges like integration and political polarization, but the commitment to dialogue and pragmatic solutions remains strong. For most Dutch people, daily life is about simple pleasures and community, not the country's sinful reputation. Their quiet success is a testament to the power of tolerance. Amsterdam is the epicenter of the Netherlands' liberal image, a city where open-mindedness and creativity have shaped its identity for centuries. Here, neon-lit canals wind through neighborhoods that hold powerful reminders of history, like the Anne Frank House, blending the past and present in every corner. The city invites you to experience freedom in daily life, whether cycling along the canals, relaxing in vibrant outdoor cafes, or joining locals in lively squares. But Amsterdam also encourages you to pause and reflect on its complex past, acknowledging both triumphs and tragedies that have shaped its spirit. Beyond Amsterdam, cities like Rotterdam showcase Dutch resilience, rising from the ashes of war to become symbols of innovation and hope. Rebuilt after World War II, Rotterdam is now a hub of bold architecture, multicultural energy, and a thriving creative scene that pulses through its streets. Utrecht offers medieval charm and youthful vibrancy, where ancient towers overlook bustling student life and cozy canal-side gatherings. Meanwhile, Delft feels like stepping into a golden age painting, with its picturesque canals and timeless architecture. Smaller towns like Haarlem and historic ports such as Hoorn reveal the nation's deep maritime legacy, where stories of exploration and trade still echo today. Each city and town has its own personality, offering unique flavors, traditions, and stories to discover. Together, they contribute to the rich national tapestry that defines the Netherlands. To truly appreciate the Netherlands, you must wander through its cities and villages, meeting people and hearing their stories. You must explore its diversity, from the energy of bustling metropolises to the peace of tranquil villages and rural landscapes. The contrasts are striking, yet together they form a harmonious whole. The country's character is found in both its innovation and its traditions, where old and new coexist side by side. Liberty here is not just about laws or policies, but about embracing complexity, difference, and the freedom to be yourself in a diverse society. The Dutch landscape is as varied as its people, offering endless opportunities for discovery and inspiration. Leave the cities and you'll find a Netherlands shaped by its battle with water, windmills, tulips, and polders reclaimed from the sea. This landscape reflects centuries of cooperation and long-term thinking. Places like Kinderdijk with its historic windmills are monuments to Dutch ingenuity and perseverance. The countryside is both beautiful and functional, a reminder that nature must be managed with care. In spring, the tulip fields burst into color, and parks like the Hoge Veluwe invite exploration by bicycle. Tradition thrives here. Cheese farms, wooden clogs, and local crafts are alive and well. Yet, these traditions embrace modernity. Farms use sustainable technology, and windmills now generate clean energy. The Dutch countryside is where heritage and innovation meet. It's a place of quiet beauty and forward-thinking progress. Here you see how the Dutch honor their past while building for the future. The land itself tells the story of a nation that adapts and endures. To see Dutch spirit in full force, experience King's Day, when the country turns orange and celebrates with nationwide flea markets and canal parties. It's joyful, organized chaos that unites everyone in a shared sense of fun. Dutch festivals go beyond patriotism, reflecting the nation's diverse interests. Music festivals, cheese markets, and carnival all showcase regional variety. These events are safe, well-organized, and focused on community. Even quirky traditions like Alkmaar's cheese market or Maastricht's carnival reveal the country's local color. Festivals are when the reserved Dutch open up, connecting with friends, family, and strangers. They reinforce the bonds of community and highlight the warmth beneath the pragmatic exterior. In these moments you see the true conviviality of Dutch life. Celebration here is about connection, not spectacle. The sinful label is mostly an outsider's invention, a marketing tool that reduces a complex society to a few sensational images. Tourists flock to Amsterdam for what's forbidden at home, but for locals these policies are just practical solutions. Legal sex work is about labor rights, tolerated cannabis is about harm reduction. The Dutch are bemused by the fascination and sometimes frustrated by nuisance tourism. Campaigns like Stay Away reflect a desire for visitors to appreciate the country's culture, not just its vices. The real Dutch values are tolerance, pragmatism, and community, not sin. The story a country tells about itself is often very different from the one told by outsiders. To understand the Netherlands, you have to look past the clichés. The true Dutch identity is built on responsibility, compassion, and common sense. The sinful label misses what really matters here. One rainy afternoon in Utrecht, I ducked into a brown cafe and found more than shelter, I discovered. An elderly local named Jan struck up a conversation, sharing stories of his life and the importance of simple human connection. He explained that the real glue of Dutch society isn't laws but the warmth of sitting together and belonging. As we talked, the bartender joined in, and soon the whole cafe felt like a circle of friends. For an hour I wasn't a tourist. I was part of the community. That experience taught me that Dutch strength lies in its sense of togetherness. Is the feeling that makes a house a home and a cafe a sanctuary. It's the emotional heart of a nation, often seen as purely rational. The most meaningful Dutch moments are quiet, shared, and sin-free. True discovery is always about people. Our journey through the Netherlands reveals a nation far more complex than its reputation. Dutch society is built on trust, responsibility, and open dialogue, not on indulgence. The real story is one of sense, not sin, a well-ordered life, community warmth, and collective pride. Travel replaces caricatures with real people and challenges our assumptions. By stepping into another culture, we learn about others and ourselves. Every society finds its own solutions to universal challenges. Understanding breeds peace and empathy. So go, explore the Netherlands beyond the clichés. Let curiosity guide you, and let travel be your act of building bridges. The world is full of lessons, waiting for us to listen.